Hi. I'm not very happy right now. I just doom scrolled for like 2 fucking hours. It's 3:02 in the morning, and it was a long day. I worked a 10-hour shift. I wasn't scheduled for 10 hours, but I ended up choosing to stay late. So it's like it was on me, but I had still like long day. And then now I am just getting to my end of day wrap it up routine, which is annoying. And then also, I guess earlier today, either I cut myself or my skin is so dry on my hands that I like made a rip in it. So, right where like, I don't know. I feel like it's got a special name for it. But it's like your thumb, you go down a little bit directly where it connects to your hand, kind of move a little inward towards the palm, and it's like a little rip there, and it doesn't really hurt, as in like the pain scale, maybe like a 1 or 2. Noticeable, but it's not gonna affect my day to day. It's just like so annoying that it's there, because it just stings a little bit. Really, I think that's all. Just annoying. And then I had like for what I did for the day was it was music, but like I remember being at work and I was pretty happy with what I came up with, but I just didn't fully remember what it was because I wasn't in a position to just like step aside and then like go and write it down. So it was kind of annoying. And I was sitting here right before I started making this video like, shit, what am I gonna do for the day? And then I remembered like, oh, I remember I was pretty happy with this music that I kind of came up with in my head. And then it's just like I forgot most of it. The basic idea is there, but it's not what I initially made, and I think what I initially made was a lot better. So it's kind of unfortunate that I ended up forgetting that because I was interested in it. It was kind of a song about just like dying and who I am as a person, how I live by being me. And one of my biggest fears, maybe not biggest like fear, but like one of the things that I don't ever want to happen is to just die and people don't know. I don't, maybe this is like all your friends should care, but I don't really know how much people would care if I died, you know? It's that kind of vibe where it's like, if I pretended to drown in a pool, how long would it take before you noticed me? At some point, yeah, they realize that I'm just being a fucking goober, but like, you know, how long would they notice? How long would I be offline before, the messages started to pile up and I just never got back to them? How many of them would think that I just ghosted them, just never played again with them? How many of them would even worry? And I really don't know. It's, I'd always want to like have the opportunity to just like tell everybody everything. If I was told that I was gonna die in 24 hours, I'd probably spend a good few of them just like on my own, setting up a plan or just telling everybody that I'm dead. I don't know, still don't have to worry about it. One of the things in my life that I hate is when people just get things wrong about me. Um, like when I was in high school, I didn't, like, until the second semester of my senior year, I was convinced that I was as straight as it gets, right? And so, one of them, like in hindsight, it kind of seemed a little bit like projection, but it also still worked for the point I'm trying to make, so I'm gonna just say it. People were probably just teasing me, making jokes, because I would always give a reaction. I still kind of do, because I just kind of take things seriously, I guess. But you know, let's say they call me like gay, I'd be like, no, not gay, because like it's just like shit like that, where it's like, no, that's wrong information about me. I don't appreciate when people get things wrong. It's why I kind of devolve into a lot of context. I like to give a lot of context. I want people to be correct about me, to know about me, and the information to be correct. Even if I'm weird for, XYZ reason, like I just want people to know, like, this is me, you know. This is who I am. This is how I think. This is how I operate. And even if it is outside the boundaries of what might seem reasonable, at the end of the day, I'm still me. And when people get things wrong about me, I get a little upset because I don't like when people are wrong about me. And I hope I don't come across as an asshole. I just try to lightly correct people or try to explain my thought process on things. You know? But, yeah. The song was just like talking about who I was as a person, you know. Yep, I'm dying. Here's who I was. Here's how I operated. Right. I think one of the main elements was like saying I never harbored any hatred. I remember now one of the lyrics was kind of like going on about how like even if I was mad at you, you know, give it a couple of sleeps and I probably forgot about it. I forget and forgave, you know. I don't harbor hatred for an extended period of time. Like if you give me another reason, right, another thing to get mad about, then yeah, it might last a while. I can think to a specific person who would specifically do things to basically probably get a reaction out of me. Is what they were doing, I'm pretty sure. But like they would do like things more than once, and it was consistent. So I stayed consistently annoyed. But they stopped, and I literally don't care about them. We're like chill now. Like all it takes is sometimes like 3 or 4 sleeps, and I'm just like I'm good. I don't care anymore, right? And that's just kind of one of the things about me as a person that I explain with the song. You know, a little bit of bargaining. Like, I've never wanted to die, ever. Like, as a joke, sure, I've said it a few times. I feel like a lot of us have. But, like, I've never genuinely sat down and ever thought that way. I've only ever sat down and thought, man, I wish I could have more time. But the problem is, what would I even do with more time? Because right now, I feel like I waste so much of it. I mean, I don't have to maximize efficiency for every hour and minute of my day. I think that's unhealthy, honestly. I think you should be allowed to just not be perfect, but I don't know, if I was given so much more time, like, how much of it would I waste? Like I waste now. If I want more time, then I could just be more efficient with the time I already have, right? Instead of doom scrolling till 3 a.m. and then yapping for 10 minutes and then give or take another maybe 10 minutes for everything to upload so I can go to bed, so I can keep my upload schedule quote unquote consistent. All that matters is that I get it, done within the right days. But like, yeah, that's kind of just me. I don't want to yap for too long. I think I'll just do this take. I'm too tired. I don't really think anything there was unnecessary. If it was any earlier, I'd probably be like, retake. Let's condense this all down. This is what most of my takes look like, and then I try to condense it down. I'm not even gonna re-listen to this. I'm just gonna edit the front, make sure the ending lines up with my bye-bye, and call mid. So anyway, I worked on music. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot all the lyrics I had made. The main themes I hadn't forgotten, but what can you do? Music for the day, so still did something. Long day though, long day, but nothing to do tomorrow. Anyways, bye bye.